Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Diamond, and if you clicked on this video, thank you so much. It's been quite some time since I've recorded a video, but I definitely wanted to share my experience on my pregnancy while it's in the process, because I do forget a lot. So I wanted to make sure I get it in the moment and not wait until the end. I am 25 weeks, so I am a little over halfway. And I definitely want to get this in before I don't do it because if you've had a baby or you know someone who's pregnant, you should already know things just go out the window. Time just passes. We're worried about other things. So I hope you enjoy this video. I want to share my experience. I've been stalking people on YouTube and TikTok and getting their experience, and I really just wanted to share mine because I feel as though mine is a little bit more unique than the ones that I've saw. So enough of that, let's go ahead and get into the video.
Fuck a bam and I walk and I talk like a pimp cause I am. I live roof front say, tell my pussy hey, fancy top, any head and never rate. Stormy Daniels head from the head of state. Hey, Twilly Lee, make it clap on his face. Hey.
Hopefully I get this video in before the sun goes down, okay? Because we don't got time to be filming in the dark, okay? If I keep looking down, just my notes, as y'all probably already know. So, how I found out. So, I'm typically the kind of girl who tracks their cycle. I typically know when it's gonna start, and the app typically does not fail me. It's typically like give or take a day or two at the very max. But like right before it was supposed to come, out smoking hookah and having a few drinks, something I typically do, okay? And this particular time, I'm just like, this is not right. In the back of my head, I'm just like, this might be the last time I do this. And then I had to honestly leave the room because I was getting like hot flashes and I felt like I was about to pass out. So I left, just got some air real quick because it was really hot in there. And came back and I was like, I'm good. I can't do no more. And again, that's not usually like me. I was just feeling very weird, okay? So I tried to wait for my cycle to come. It was supposed to start like on a Monday. I think that was a Sunday or, you know, over the weekend. And I was supposed to start on like a Monday or a Tuesday or something like that. So I text my boyfriend and I'm just like, Flo ain't come. What are we gonna do? Like, you know, like just giving him a heads up. Like, Flo ain't come. We might have to go ahead and take a test, you know, just to be on the safe side, just find out or not. And I was like stalling the crap out of taking this test. I just wanted to relax. I was working all day and I just wanted to mentally, even though it's not helpful to like put that aside, it's still in the back of my head. I just wanted a moment before I go ahead and find the results, you know what I mean? So he looked at it. I'm looking at him look at it because I ain't want to look at it. And he's standing there staring at it. And all he said was, well. I said, well? I said, what does that mean? Like nervously laughing and everything. I'm like, what does that mean? So like I jump up and I look at it. I'm just like, wow. So we're pregnant. And yeah, I mean, I was just in shock. It was just like a surreal moment because, you know, like for me to be pregnant, it's just, I don't know. Anyways, it took both of us quite some time to let that sink in. For me, I wanted to be like really sure because I had a trip coming up with my girls to San Jose. Girls trip. It was bound to be some drinking. But just to have a cocktail on the beach. Ugh. So I was like, I need to be sure. I need to know before I ruin my whole trip and do nothing. So I instantly like tried to find, throughout the week, I tried to find another doctor to go to just to check. The doctors told me that like from the calculations, I would be 6 weeks. So they were trying to make me wait until my 8 weeks time frame, but I was like, no, I need to know now. I have a trip coming up, which was like in less than a week or a week, and I can't wait to 8 weeks. So basically they took me anyway, got me in, and she confirmed that there was a little baby sitting there, and I was just in shock, like, wow. I will say though, like, in my head, I was definitely planning on taking the test like by myself and then like coming back and telling my boyfriend what the results were. So glad I did not do that, okay? Because it just felt more at ease to have him by my side, more at ease for him to look at the results with me versus me like we're pregnant. Cause like, who can really believe that? You know what I mean? Like, it was just easier to go through the process together. So if anyone's watching this and you have a similar situation, it is much better to go through the process with them and let them be involved in all the emotions, all of the, all of everything. So with that being said, I had to tell my friends at the trip. It was, again, like 6-7 weeks. And I really didn't plan to tell anyone until my second trimester, just to be sure. I know that I'm healthy, but I wanted to make sure that the pregnancy was just, going along smoothly and everything. And I really just wanted a peace of mind and kind of not have the pressure of outside thoughts while I'm experiencing everything. So my goal was not to tell anyone until second trimester. But of course I had to tell them, because as soon as I landed off the plane, it was like, what liquor you want? Shots and all types of stuff. So I made this cute little box of like girls trip gifts, like a eye mask, face mask, some lashes, just some stuff for the girls trip. And then there was like a secret box that they both had to open. And in the box there was like some baby booties. And my one friend who has a kid, she knew exactly. She's like, oh my God, congratulations. And then my other friend, she was like, what? She was drinking though, but she was like, what? What is this? And yeah, I started crying because I was just like, that was the first time I said it out loud. So I was a little bit more on the emotional side. I feel like I was definitely more emotional in the first trimester. I'm typically not as emotional, but first trimester, I was definitely off the rails. My boyfriend could probably vouch for that. But after that, I feel like I've kind of got my hormones in check, hopefully. So yeah, we didn't tell anyone else. Well, I didn't tell anyone else until second trimester. That's when I told my parents. He told his family, etc., etc. But yeah, first trimester, it was really just like close friends, just to have someone to kind of spill the beans to, because that's a very, very important secret to be keeping for so long. So to go over the first trimester, all of these symptoms that I've had, any cravings or whatever the sort may be, I will be looking at my notes with that one, because luckily I took a lot of notes in my phone for the first trimester, because I definitely forgot, and so I wanted to make this video. I'm just like, good, I wrote all this stuff down. So the first thing I noticed was definitely bloating. I noticed that early on. As soon as I went on the trip, first of all, I got all these clothes for the trip. I could barely fit any of that stuff. It was just like, I like felt pregnant. Like, even though I was so early in the process, I felt pregnant. And yeah, like my clothes just ain't fit. I didn't feel comfortable. And I'm just like, I need new clothes. I tried to go shopping, just find like basic dresses. And yeah, it was a process. Good thing it was just a girls trip two closest friends, so I didn't really have to impress anybody. I didn't have to feel, you know, some sort of way around anyone. And with me telling them, they understood. But yeah, I could not fit any clothes. It felt horrible to not fit anything, like so early on. My boobs were just hurting. They were so tender, like so tender. They instantly started growing. Ain't nobody tell them to get that big. Hopefully they size down just a little bit, but yeah, those were the first two signs that I definitely noticed before anything else. I was very thirsty throughout the first trimester. I do try to drink more water, just in general. I have my gallon jug by my side typically, but with me finding out that I was pregnant, I was like, I felt more thirsty, but I also felt like I had to drink more water. So I guess it evened out. I had a little bit of cramping, which is normal, they say. Definitely had a lot of headaches, like migraines. I don't know what it was. I have no idea what caused the migraines. I'm not sure if it was a certain time or me not eating or what, but like headaches were crazy and it just like pounding. Like I just had to like close my eyes. And I'm not the type to do like medicine if I don't have to. And especially with me growing a baby inside me, I'm not trying to take anything more than what I need to take. So yeah, I wasn't trying to take anything. So just like, we'll get through it. Fatigue was crazy, okay? It felt like someone ran me over with a truck and I was trying to recover, okay? Fatigue was crazy. I feel like I got beat up. It was times where like, I'm sleeping, I'm just like laying down and I'm like, okay, like I can't lay here all day. Let's just get up. And my body could not get up. I would just lay there, can't get up. This would be like all week. Clearly I would get sleep at night, but I would need to get sleep in the day too. It was so bad. It was so bad. I'm so glad that's over for the most part. I did have a little bit of nausea. There was no vomiting, thank God. I don't like throwing up. I mean, who does? But there was only like 2 times I could really say that it got really bad. And I'm just like, you know, you just feel like something is going to come up, but it just never does. I tried to drink as much ginger as I could. So ginger ale, ginger tea, ginger. There's these like nausea chews that you get, like little pieces of candy that you can get from the pharmacy. And I tried those. My doctor told me to get Unisum, which is like a sleep tab. Them little tablets knocked me out too though. Like the fatigue with the sleep tab, I was good for like 2 days. Like I could probably sleep the whole 48 hours. So I tried to stay away from them, but they definitely did help. Especially, you know, for any morning sickness, like take it the day before for the next day. But I couldn't keep doing that because it was a sleeping tab. It was like literally knocking me out. So I tried to stay away from them. And vivid dreams. My friend told me that vivid dreams is very common in pregnancy, and I was definitely starting to get like crazy dreams. I'm not sure if you ever have like a dream and like, it's like, why is this person in this dream? And then like, the dream is not only you're surprised by who's in it, but it's like a crazy dream. And then they just keep going, like, you know, like changing scenes and stuff. I had some crazy dreams. I still do. I mean, it's nothing you could do. Typically not scary. It's just like you wake up and you like, TF, like the fuck. So, one second. These are the prenatals that I am currently taking. It is the Nature Made with the folic acid and the DHA. I was taking something completely different. I did a full bottle, but they wanted literally 3 a day. who can remember to take 3 pills a day? So I finished the bottle and then I switched the pill because that was just too much. I also heard that since this one has the folic acid and the DHA added to it, that this one was, you know, probably one of the best, and it's 1 tablet a day. This is how big it is. And the other ones that were like the 3 a day was also this big, and it was 3 a day. I'm just like, that's too much, way too much. And yeah, that kind of wraps up the first trimester. I can't really say I had any cravings the first trimester. The only thing I can really say is that I wanted like spicy food. Yeah, like anything I ate, I wanted it to be spicy. So not a specific craving, but I just definitely wanted whatever I was eating to be spicy. So as far as the second trimester typically is from weeks 14 to 27. Again, I am 25 weeks today, so I'm almost finished the second trimester. Yay! I'm so excited. I feel like time is really flying. It's crazy. But anyways, I would say, so if the week started like 14, 27, maybe like week 12, like right before the second trimester started, my symptoms stopped. So the little bit of nausea I did have, the fatigue that I did have, it definitely slowed down to stopping. Like I just felt like myself again, which is really good. And I would really say like this has probably been one of the easiest pregnancies I could ever wish for. Besides the mild symptoms that I had, I would definitely do this again. I would definitely do this again. Like, I really can't complain. Everything has been going really smooth, and yeah, I'm lucky. I just pray that the next pregnancies are just as easy as this one, because I feel like this is a little too good to be true, and there's no way I'm gonna get this second time in a row, but we'll see. Yeah, so like I said, at that time, we kind of let all of our friends and family know, planned the gender reveal, planned the baby shower. I'm gonna do my baby shower at my 30-week mark because I'm going to do it back in my hometown, Philly. So I don't want to travel when I'm too close to my due date. You know, babies can come on their own time. Other things I would crave would be like spicy Slim Jims, like a deli sandwich, even though I'm not supposed to have that. Y'all don't gotta remind me. Nothing sweet though, nothing sweet. As far as the second trimester, I definitely felt round ligament pain. That crap is no joke, okay? I make sure that it's usually in the morning when I feel that, because I sleep in one position with my little pregnancy wedge pillows. When I move out of that position, you know, like that stretch, I felt that a few times. I'm just like, be careful. Be careful, like getting out of bed. Also, pelvic pain has definitely hit me lately. Especially when I am sleeping and I wake up, or if I'm like laying on a couch for too long. I learned that there's a name for it, and I'll go ahead and put it on the screen here. But basically, I have to, they mentioned, there was this video that I saw, and I'll try to link it if I can, but there was this video that I saw, and they said that it's best to not move one leg at a time, because that's when you feel most of the pelvic pain. It's best to move both legs at the same time. So when I get out of bed, I can't do, you know, one leg, the other leg. I have to lift both legs up, then move them. Getting out of bed in the morning is a complete project, especially since I have that memory foam. I feel like I sink in a little bit. But yeah, that's probably not enjoyable. But now I feel like I have the tools to kind of avoid that if possible. I do try to stretch as much as I can, which I haven't done that in a while. I wanted to be one of those workout moms. It's just not really hitting me the way it should right now because I'm tired. I did not know pregnancy will really like hit you like with fatigue like this. So fatigue is still there for me, not as much. I don't feel like I got hit by a truck, but I do feel really tired a lot still. So I try to drink, coffee when I can, but I try not to rely on it. And yeah, let me see if there's anything else. I don't want to miss anything. Definitely starting to get that little pregnancy waddle, but I think it's because of the pelvic pain. But I do think that that's everything as far as any symptoms. Oh, I took my glucose test. I passed that on the first try. It's just like this really sugary drink. Tastes like nasty Kool-Aid, honestly. And I drank that, waited an hour, came back, did a blood test, and I passed that with flying colors. So I'm really glad that happened. My doctor also recommended that I take 1 low dosage aspirin, like a baby aspirin, and she said it's to prevent any preeclampsia. I don't have any signs of preeclampsia, but I guess it's just for preventive purposes. So I've been taking that in my prenatal in the mornings and trying to get as much water as I can every day. But yeah, that's pretty much how the second trimester is going so far. Nothing new. Like I said, it's pretty much just a waiting game at this point. So going over gender prediction, old wives' tales, I'll insert the chart that I used. There's a bunch out there, but it basically is just like predictions based off of symptoms or the way you look, if it'll be a boy or a girl. So going through them, my nausea was mild, little to none. My cravings were salty, no heartburn. My bump, let me show y'all. I haven't showed y'all. So this is my baby bump. Round. Can't really see much. Yeah, I'll insert photos. Hopefully you can see it in the gender reveal party that we had. It's a little bit more prominent because I had a tighter dress on. My boobs, yes, they did get heavy and large. Weight gain, yeah, a lot of people tell me though it's definitely just in my bump, my chest also. I'm not sure. I don't think I got big, honestly. I mean, I would be honest with myself. I don't think I gained too much weight from the pregnancy. I would say it's just, all bump. Little to no acne. People are actually telling me that I'm glowing, which is good. Thank you, y'all. My linea nigra starts above my belly button. It actually is from here all the way down. Yeah. And the doctor stated that the heartbeat is typically at 140 to 150. I prefer to sleep on my left side in the first trimester and the right side on my second trimester. So a little bit of both, but recently I would say I would prefer the right side as far as sleeping. And my mother's intuition, I would say first trimester, I thought it was a boy. And then as the second trimester came, I thought it was a girl. So I want to also tell y'all, I had a dream. So I had 2 dreams. The first dream, there was a little girl in it, and I saw the back of her head. I forget what we were doing, but I never saw her face. I just saw the back of her head, and there was just a feeling that was my daughter. And then I had another dream, kind of closer to the gender reveal, and I saw the little girl's face, and she looked the same as the first dream, like beautiful hair. They were both about like 3, maybe like 2 or 3 years old. And that time I saw her face, like she was facing toward me. But like that feeling like, oh, that's my daughter. Like, even though clearly I don't have any kids right now, especially a 2 or 3 year old, that was very weird. So I told my friend, she's like, yep, you're having a girl. You dreamed about it, you definitely have a girl. So the gender reveal, we found out we are indeed having a girl. We are having a girl. I did not see myself as a girl mom, but here we are. So crazy that I had dreams about her, and now I'm having a girl. And it's funny that I go back and I'm talking about the gender predictions, and I'm like, no heartburn. Usually say heartburn is associated with hair. I'm just like, now I want heartburn. I don't want to have a bald baby. But I was a bald baby, so she might be a bald baby. But yeah, me and her dad don't have any names picked out yet. So if y'all have any suggestions, please feel free to drop them below in the comments. Would love to hear any suggestions. And yes, please feel free to stay tuned for the second half. Of course, that'll be quite some time because again, I'm only 25 weeks so far, and I will be doing that toward the end of my pregnancy. Hopefully I can get it in before the labor. Maybe I can do 2 separate videos. I would say the worst part about pregnancy in general is probably the weight. I mean, I found out very early on. I was like 5, 6 weeks, and now I have to wait till 40 weeks. So that's a lot of anxiety and waiting and anxiousness. But ever since the 20th week, I think it was, I started to feel the movements, and now that's probably the best part about pregnancy is feeling her move around. I just love feeling her roll around and kick me and beat me up. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get worse because she's getting very strong. I'm just so excited to meet her. I just, it's a very surreal moment. I can't believe I'm gonna be a mom. So it's very exciting. Any questions you guys have, feel free to drop it below. I'll answer as much as I can. And yeah, thank you for watching.